Let's take a look at some dog stocks, guys. I don't have the heart to look at my actual stock portfolio these days, but I can look at some dog stocks. Let's go stock up, stock down. Palmer, I'm going to start with you, man.
Please don't. I gotta gather my thoughts here.
I'll go.
No,
I'll go.
you have. You know what your stock is tonight. And if you don't do it, then I'll just do it right now.
Stock down on Georgia basketball.
Stock up on the Georgia-Bama basketball rivalry. This is Mike White's origin story, baby. He's never gonna have another game like that in his career. He went back onto the bus or the private jet or whatever they took, and he did some long, cold soul searching. And this is going to be a bloodbath. Every single Georgia basketball game after this will be pain. Stock up on Mike White.
Oh my God.
How's that for some spin zone?
There you go. That's gorgeous, dude. That's the best there is.
One of the Jakes take it.
All right. I'm going to go stock up today on a former dog, and that's Solomon Kinley. And the reason I'm shouting out Solomon Kinley is I had a chance to interview a young man at Rains High School for the 2025 class, another Solomon this time, and another offensive lineman named Solomon Thomas. This guy, 6'4", about 280 pounds. Georgia offer, about 16 other offers in for him already. Rains High School, the alma mater of Solomon Kinley as well. And I said, what is the relationship between you two guys? Do you know each other? And he said, man, that's like my big brother. He calls me his little homie. We're tight. He's told me Georgia was the best time he ever had playing football, and said that it's a lot of hard work and a lot of grind. I just thought it was great to hear that for Solomon Kinley, a guy that a lot of people kind of looked over, I think, in that first class. A big find by Sam Pittman to go in and find that guy. There were a lot of rumors out there at the time. I remember this very vividly, that some of Solomon Kinley's offers were not actual offers. And I remember being told that by a couple people. Good to hear his name again, man. So shout out Solomon Kinley. Stock up on him. Stock up on guys named Solomon from Rains High School and Georgia's chances with him.
Cool kid, man. Really cool kid to cover and really enjoyed getting to know him. I told the story on the board. I ran into him one day in the facility. I'm like, Solly, you look kind of thin. Like, what are you weighing right now? He's like 32, 35, something like that. He didn't even bother putting the 3 in front of it. He just said 32,
32.
What's understood doesn't have to be explained.
Yeah. And I think, he didn't invent that. I think Tony Siragusa was the first I ever heard doing that. He would do it. They talked about how he did it on Hard Knocks or something. But I just thought that was hilarious. He was 32, 35.
He was speaking in the UK measurement of stone.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. I'm chopping wood on guys, listen. It's a tough one for me to chop wood on. I can't wait to see Roos's face when I say this.
You don't have to
non-alcoholic beer. I'm not chopping wood. I'm dog stock. Stock up. Sorry.
Stock up.
I'm chopping wood. I'm okay. I'm not going to Wednesdays. Wood Wednesdays. Non-alcoholic beer. All right. So I was in Asheville this past weekend, had a little bit of a cold, whatever. Didn't really want to imbibe. So I had non-alcoholic beer, Athletic Brewing or whatever. Had a golden ale, had a couple of hazy IPAs today for lunch. And man, I tell you what, dude, just good tasting stuff. And I was able to have 2 beers with some friends and drive home today perfectly fine because there was no alcohol in it. But it was awesome. I very much enjoyed it. And I was just I guess it's made such a profound like, oh, I can't believe I actually like that I had to go stock up today.
Man, what a concept.
Non-alcoholic beers.
What is what's the – I need to look at the calories. I mean,
they're not that bad. They're like 70 calories.
Oh, wow. So you're getting like a half to a third of an IPA calorie.
Yeah. So and I'm telling you, really tasty, dude. Athletic Brewing, I think out of San Diego.
Yeah.
If you're just a beer lover, I love beer, always have. But I've always said it, drinking those high gravity beers just ruins me for a little while. Like
I've always said it. I love them.
Yeah, I do. I love them. I love the taste of them. They're great. But this thing was close and it was pretty good. It was good stuff. Ducati Tech coming in. He knows.
Is there a placebo effect with non-alcoholic beer where you still think you're getting a little tipsy, a little buzzed?
No, not really. I think it's a good thing to drink when you're doing other hard drugs, though.
I like to pour vodka into mine.
It just reminds me of that scene in Wolf of Wall Street whenever Jonah Hill's like, so if you drink enough of them, you get effed up, and he's like, no, they're not alcoholic. That's the point.
Yeah. Everyone has that friend who insisted they were getting drunk off of Welch's sparkling grapefruit juice at the parents' New Year's Eve party.
Communion.
Oh, yeah.
Or they were just putting vodka in it. No way to know. Thanks for tuning into the Georgia Show, y'all. We got a big week coming up as we wrap up February and get into March. Spring ball approaches and baseball approaching as well. Palmer, how was your trip out to the Foley Field extravaganza?
That was great. I mean, I enjoyed the first two games up from on Kudzu Hill. Drank some, alcoholic
beers.
Yeah,
Loaded beers.
There were no non-alcoholic beers to be found up there. But enjoy the spring weather. Watch the games. They split the first two, and then I went to work on Sunday today for game 3, the rubber game. And they won it. Parks Harbor, yes. Rhett Womack, Parks Harbor is mashing 6 RBIs, 4 runs scored, 2 home runs. Had a home run yesterday, a home run today. Georgia wins 10-5 today to take the series over Jacksonville State.
And Princeton coming to town the 24th through
nerds.
They got 4 games against them. They'll have a doubleheader next Saturday. So
Parks Harbor is a great baseball name.
It really is.
I saw somebody say it would be a damn shame if he wasn't drafted by the Red Sox.
Pax Harbor. You got to play baseball if your name's Parks Harbor.